Welcome to OBN. I'm Thomas Kamulat with the latest story of the hour. The Ethiopia Women Minister Leadership Forum, which was held for the past 2 days, concluded. The role of women as leaders in political and social change in Ethiopia was the theme of the training led by the Harvard Ministerial Leadership Program and facilitated by Professor Sanayat Fasaha. Ethiopian President Sahlawork Zewde, former Liberian President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and Executive Director of UN Women Fumzile Malabo also attended the event. Following the completion of the forum, participants of the forum met with Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. Citing the importance of women leaders in driving political and social change, the Prime Minister expressed his gratitude to women's leadership advocates like Professor Sanayat, according to the Office of the Prime Minister. He also recognized and awarded Professor Sanayat for her continued support to Ethiopia, particularly in the health sector. Participants of the forum, together with Prime Minister, planted seedlings in the compound of the Prime Minister Office for the Green Legacy. Scholars participated on Oro Somali People-to-People conference emphasized the importance of solidarity between the Oromo and Somali people. A delegation led by Vice President of the Oromo Regional State, Shimallis Abdiisa, have discussed with representative of the Gahabur town of Somali Regional State. Holka Wandemu reports.
A delegation led by Vice President of the Somali Regional States have paid a visit to the Gahabur town of Somali Regional State. Upon arrival at the town, the delegation have been highly welcomed by residents of the Gahabur and its environs. The delegation have also discussed with public representative of the area. On the occasion, on its welcoming speech, Vice President of the Somali Regional State, Mustafa Mohammed, said both the Oromo and Somali people have shared a lot with nature and call upon to play his or her part in sustaining the ever-broader relationship of the two nationalities. Vice President of the Oromo Regional State, Shimallis Abdiisa, for his part noted the importance of cooperation for both communities.
አሁን ደግሞ ባለንበት ወቅት ባለንበት ሁኔታ ውስጥ እንደ ኢትዮጵያ ሶማሌም ኦሮሞም አፋሩም ሲዳማውም ወላይታውም ሁሉም ብሔር-ብሔረሰብ
Now, in this time, all nationalities of the country should use their maximum effort in the development of their country and economy of their life. The goal of freedom is building a developed and well-prosperous nation, so all should work and stand by the side of one another. Shimallis also underscored the government's commitment in sustaining the already bonded relationship of those both nations. On the occasion, both scholars of Oromo and Somali peoples have shared their insight for the participants of the discussion.
And a very powerful new chapter has developed in Ethiopia. It's in the envy of the world, and in a year, in a short span of 1 year, the changes that has been carried out in the Republic of Ethiopia is so phenomenal, it more or less turns the clock back on 700 years of feudalism, subjugation, oppression, discrimination, ethnic-based, all the evils that you can ever imagine. I don't tell you to try and take revenge on the people who mistreated you before and oppressed you. Show them that you can run this country better than they did before.
The brotherhood between Somali and Oromo is historical, and what happened just a year ago surprised most of us, because this kind of bad relationship has never existed before. And again, we have to be very vigilant and keep those spoilers out and hold our freedom and the progress we have achieved very, very closely. We share very large border, close to 1,500 kilometers, the language and everything. This is things, you know, I don't have to go over it.
Both Vice President of Somali Regional State and the Oromo Regional State government, Shimallis Abdiisa and Mustafa Omar Mohammed, have transplanted 3 seedlings here in Gahabur town of Somali Regional State. For OBN News report, Holka Wandemu, Gahabur.
The Minister of Foreign Affairs of Sudan hosted an honorary ceremony for Ethiopia and the African Union AU Special Envoys. This ceremony is in recognition for their mediation efforts, which resulted in the signing of the constitutional document by the Transitional Military Council (TMC) and the Forces for Freedom and Change (FFC). Shams Al-Dahan Kabashi, chairman of the political committee of the TMC, presented the award to Ambassador Mohamed Diri, special envoy of the Ethiopian Prime Minister to Sudan, Shifarao Jarso, Ethiopian ambassador to Sudan, and Mohamed El Akan Labat, AU special envoy for Sudan. Ambassador Omer Dahab Fadul, caretaker under secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Sudan, praised the dedicated efforts of both Ethiopia and the African Union mediators. The TMC and the main opposition coalition last Sunday signed a constitutional document which will pave the way for the formation of the transitional government. The signing of the document came following a series of mediation efforts by Ethiopian and the AU mediators. The Federal Urban Job Creation and Food Security Agency disclosed that 5 million tree seedlings will be